Hello, everybody. This is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Tuesday evening to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Today, we are in week 14 of the regular season for our Madden NFL 22 creative player franchise for the Tyler Zhang series. So we won big time, 79 to nothing on the road last episode in Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. So we crushed the New Orleans Saints, who were 1-10. They are now 1-11, and that is the same record as our opponents today, the Washington football team. Yes, I know the football team has changed their name. They are officially known as the Washington Commanders, but this is still Madden 22. But when I get Madden 23 sometime in September, I'm probably going to think, oh, they're now the Commanders. They were formerly the Redskins, but then they changed the name, and we're going to show you the uniforms, and we'll see you guys at kickoff. All right, so the Dallas Cowboys are going to be wearing their 1992 away classic. These were the road uniforms worn by Troy Aikman, Leon Lett, Emmett Smith, Jay Novacek, and the Super Bowl winning teams from 92 and 93. So they'll be wearing that on the road. And meanwhile, for the Washington football team, they are going to be wearing their white away jerseys at home. Every time we're going to be in Landover against Washington, the Dallas Cowboys will wear like some type of blue jersey, while I almost said Redskins there for a minute, but Washington Redskins football team, Commanders, whatever nickname you want to give them out as, that's fine by me. They're going to be wearing their white away jerseys with burgundy away pants, their away socks, and white with black shoes. So we'll see you guys at kickoff. So it is kickoff time here in Landover, Maryland, near Washington, D.C., our nation's capital. So the Dallas Cowboys are ready to kick this one off, and the Washington football team is ready to return this one. So now 1st down and 10 for the Washington football team. And the interesting thing about the Commanders' new name is that they totally redesigned the jersey styles. They added a black helmet for the Commanders as an alternate. So they still kept the color scheme, but they just took off all the Native American imagery on the former Redskins uniform. So 2nd down and 7 now for Washington. And the Washington football team, and as soon as the 2020 season began, they decided that it was a couple year long decision that they were going to change the name. But the sponsors of the former Redskins, the PepsiCo, FedEx, and all them companies, that the shareholders for the former Redskins threatened that they had to change the name, or else we're not going to have your deal anymore. And you know what they just did? They changed the name. So 1st down and 10 for Taylor Heinicke and the football team. So 1st and 10. And it looks like the Washington football team, they are just going to step back to pass. Actually, they are going to get sacked on that play by Leighton Vander Esch, but there is a flag. It is a holding call on the Washington football team, Charles Leno Jr., And this is going to be a first down and 20 from the 38-yard line. So they lost 10 yards because of that holding call. So they're going to step back to pass. Tyler Zhang with the sack. And we are just going to return this fumble, ready for a touchdown. And it is going to be 17 sacks this year for Tyler Zhang. Quanice Denard, who made another fumble recovery, I think in 2 episodes ago against the Las Vegas Raiders, made the fumble recovery for a touchdown. Or it might have been a pick six. So Dallas leads this one 7-0. We're going to take a break. Alright, so the Washington football team is ready to punt this one away, and Jordan Lewis is ready to return for the Dallas Cowboys, number 26. So Jordan Lewis finding a way to return this punt, as he will get stopped down at the 46. So Darqueze Dennard made a awesome fumble recovery for a touchdown to start off Dallas's defense. So Tyler Zhang had 0.5 sacks during the break, so we're going to run it with Ezekiel Elliott. So we use a truck move, and he's going to get stopped down at the 30 for a gain of 24 yards on that play. First down and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys. So first and 10, stepping back to pass. We're going to fire this one out to Amari Cooper, and that is a Dallas Cowboys touchdown, 30th touchdown reception on the season, and it's going to be 14-0 Dallas. All right, first down and 10 from the 37-yard line. 47 seconds are left in the first quarter. Antonio Gibson runs the football as he lost 3 yards on that play defensively, as Leighton Vander Esch made the nice tackle. Second and 13. Hopefully we can get an interception or a fumble recovery before the first half ends. So 26 seconds are left in the first quarter. Third down and 13 now for Washington. And the Washington football team, they are going to get sacked by Darqueze Dennard, who made that fumble recovery for a touchdown to end the game, to score their first touchdown defensively of the game. So the score still stands 14-0, end of first quarter, and Jordan Lewis is ready to return the punt now for Dallas, and Jordan Lewis is going to get stopped down at the 44-yard line. So this will be a first down and 10. So we're going to use the zone fake jet run play on first and 10. So Dak Prescott, he is going to actually run it with Ezekiel Elliott. And that is only a gain of 2 yards on that play. Second down and 8. Carl Flat Salem pass play on second down and 8. So we're going to step back to pass with Dak Prescott. And we throw this one out to Blake Jarwin. That is going to be a Dallas Cowboys touchdown. It is a 54-yard TD, and it's now 21-0 here in Landover, Maryland. All right, first down and 10. Taylor Heineke is going to hand that one off to Terry McLaurin, the Ohio State product, and McLaurin lost 4 yards on that play offensively for the Washington football team. So second down and 14. So they're going to step back to pass with Heineke, and that is going to be a third down and 11 now for the Washington football team. So Washington, they're going to step back, and he gets sacked. Tyler Zhang with the sack, but Washington made that fumble recovery. So Dallas has 5 sacks defensively already in this game, and he's already at an 85 overall for the Dallas Cowboys. So Jordan Lewis ready to return the punt. He's going to get stopped down at the 47. So we'll actually see you guys after the 2-minute warning. We're actually going to take a break. All right, first down and 10. Taylor Heineke going to hand this one off to Antonio Gibson. And that was only a gain of 1 yard on that play. Second down and 9 for the Washington football team. So they're at the 3. So they're going to hand this one off to the fullback. And that was only a gain of 2. So third down and 8 now. And Washington does take a timeout. So third and 8. We will blitz here on the defense. And it appears that Washington is likely to run the football, and they will be running the football, and we're going to take a timeout as well. So 21-0 here in Landover, Maryland. And Jordan Lewis will be ready to return the punt. So they're going to punt this one away. And we will be ready to return this one. So we're going to use a juke move there. And we don't necessarily get this one for a touchdown, but oh well. 41-yard line with only 41 seconds to go in the first half. I think we should be able to get this touchdown in handy. So first and 10. Prescott stepping back, firing this one out to Amari Cooper, and he jumps on into the end zone for a Cowboys touchdown. This is going to be 1,500 receiving yards for Amari Cooper this year, and we are just going to run it with Ezekiel Elliott for a 2-point conversion. So we hand this one off to Elliott, and we actually get this into the end zone. 29-0 Cowboys. We'll see you guys in the second half. All right, so the Washington football team did score a field goal during the break. So now it's beginning of the second half. We're ready to return the kickoff with Trayvon Diggs, and he gets stopped down at the 31. So it is a first down and 10. We're going to use the I formation, using a passing play on first down and 10. And Dak Prescott throwing this one out to CeeDee Lamb. So he uses a truck move, and he's going to get a first down at the 26. Montez Sweat appears to be down and injured for the Washington football team. First and 10, 26-yard line. We are going to step back to pass. And they're going to throw this one out to CeeDee Lamb. That is going to be a touchdown for the Cowboys. So it's going to be his 10th touchdown on the year. And it's going to be 36-3 Dallas. All right, so now it is first down and 10. Taylor Heineke is going to hand this one off to Antonio Gibson, and that is only a gain of 2 on that play. So we're playing some defense here. Second and 8 now, and they're at the 31. So they're going to run it with Antonio Gibson. So Washington's run game has not been very good today, as Antonio Gibson lost quite a bit of yards. I mean, he was on the negative, then back on the positive, and he's back on positive with at least 12 yards. So that is a first and 10 for the Washington football team. So hopefully we can get an interception or a fumble recovery. So I think it was Logan Thomas that claimed that reception. So our defense auto flipped. So second and 5, for Washington. And they're going to get stopped down at the 45. So this will be first and 10. We're going to use his own coverage here for the Dallas Cowboys defense, hoping that we can get an interception, and we will. Micah Parsons with the INT, and Randy Gregory is down and hurt for Dallas. So Washington now claims their second turnover of the game, which did bring Taylor Heineke's passer rating down just a wee little bit. But if he throws like one or two more INTs, it will bring him down a lot. Bring him down by a lot. So we will claim that reception. So 1st and 10. 320 total yards by the Dallas Cowboys. And this isn't even the fourth quarter yet. So 2 minutes to go in the third. Throwing this one out to Amari Cooper. And we actually are close from getting it into the end zone. But it is a 1st and goal. So we're using the slants route at the 1-yard line. So we're going to run it with Dak Prescott. That is a touchdown. It's now going to be 43-3 for the Dallas Cowboys. All right, 2nd down and 10 from the 28-yard line. Taylor Heineke, he's going to step back to pass, and that is going to be a 3rd down and 4. It appears that Antonio Gibson was down and hurt as Tyler Zhang used a hit stick tackle on that play. So 3rd and 8. And Washington gets a 1st down. So it is Logan Thomas that claims that reception. But 35 seconds are left in the 3rd quarter. So Washington, they're going to step back to pass. That is incomplete. So this will result in 2nd and 10. But we're using the zone coverage. Hopefully we can get this one to a 4th down. So once it hits 4th down, Washington has to punt. So a 3rd and 10 from the 49-yard line. So they're going to step back to pass. Actually, do they get that 1st down? Evidently, they say no. And we'll see you guys in the 4th quarter. All right, so we are at the 20-yard line. 4 minutes, 24 seconds left in the 4th. And we throw this pass. It is incomplete, but we're going to use the 95 mic run play on 2nd down and 10. So we're going to hand this one off to Ezekiel Elliott using the juke move. And he gets this one into the end zone for a Dallas Cowboys touchdown. His 1st rushing TD of the game. And it's going to be 50-3. All right, 2nd down and 8 from the 6-yard line. Taylor Heineke, he's going to step back to pass, but throws it in the wrong direction as it's now 3rd down and 8. It appears that Heineke is probably going to step back to pass. And I honestly thought that we were going to get that INT, but we for sure wasn't going to. But 4th down and 8. It appears that Jordan Lewis is going to be the return man. So he is going to take this one, and they are going to get stopped down at the 45. So 1st and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys. So 1st and 10, we're going to step back to pass. We're going to throw this one out to Amari Cooper, and he gets stopped down at the 14. 320 yards for Amari Cooper today, for Dak Prescott today, passing wise, which is a good thing because our offense is on a fire. So they get this one into the end zone for a Cowboys touchdown, his 2nd TD of the game, and it's going to be 57-3. All right, 1st down and 10. Taylor Heineke and the football team are going to step back to pass, and they do not want to get they do not want Dallas to get a 2-point safety, but we are going to take a timeout. Dallas is already up 57-3. So we're definitely going to be winners of today's episode, but they're going to step back to pass. And that is going to be a first down and 19 seconds left in the football game. And the Dallas Cowboys win it in DC. All right, Dak Prescott, 12 for 15, 362 yards, 4 touchdowns on the day. Taylor Heineke had 1 interception in this episode. So Ezekiel Elliott, 10 carries, 99 yards, 2 touchdowns on the day. Dak Prescott did have a rushing touchdown, averaging 12 yards per carry. And touchdown receptions, Amari Cooper had 2 on the day. CeeDee Lamb had 1. Blake Jarwin had a touchdown as well. But defensively, Tyler Zhang 2.5 sacks. Darqueze Dennard had 1.5 sacks. He did score Dallas's first touchdown of the game. Jordan Kunziak had 1 sack. Diamante Casey had 1 sack. Jamin Davis and Cole Holcomb had 0.5 sacks. Micah Parsons did have an interception, but he didn't return it for very much. Fumble recoveries, Jaron Kearse and Darqueze Dennard both had fumble recoveries, and it was Dennard that had a fumble recovery. So this ends it here in Landover, Maryland. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did, and we'll see you guys next episode.